Welcome to the Vegas Insider channel here on YouTube as we break down the first college football playoff matchup on Saturday out in Arizona between TCU and Michigan at the Fiesta Bowl. Kevin Rogers with you, and the second straight year that Jim Harbaugh's Wolverines are in the college football semifinals. They were blown out by Georgia last year in the Orange Bowl, but now Michigan flipped to a favorite here in this role. Only one of two undefeated teams left the country, Michigan and Georgia. But Michigan laying 7.5 here. This line has dropped in favor of the Horned Frogs. Before our best bet, I'm going to back Michigan here to win this game and cover this number. Now, when you look at a couple of college football bowl trends as far as the college football playoff goes, 6 of the 8 games in the semifinals between the 2 and 3 seeds has been decided by 10 points or more. So we have seen plenty of blowouts in these games, even though you would think these teams would be a little more competitive compared to the 1 versus 4 games. Now, let's start with TCU, coming off a magical season as the Horned Frogs lost their only game in the Big 12 championship against Kansas State in overtime, 31-28, a game that K-State led most of the way. TCU had to come back, forced overtime, and then they couldn't score in the OT. K-State got the game-winning field goal, and that was the first loss this year for Sonny Dykes' club. 12-1 in the season, also 9-3-1 against the spread, and they had a couple good outright wins in the underdog role against Texas and Oklahoma. But now TCU faces a pretty good Michigan team. The Wolverines, 13-0 on the season, and they capped it off with 2 big wins at the end of the season as they won at Ohio State convincingly as 9-point dogs, 45-23, and then cruised past Purdue to win the Big Ten championship for the second straight year, 43-22 as 16-point favorites. But past the victory over Ohio State, not a lot of other great wins inside the Big Ten. Yes, it was top-heavy with Michigan, Ohio State. They did destroy Penn State in Ann Arbor, 41-17. But besides that, some of the non-conference wins were a little, not weak, but the competition was pretty weak that Michigan faced, and they took care of business in those games. But I think after having the experience of losing to Georgia last year in the Orange Bowl, that now Michigan is expected to be in the national championship, I think they take care of their business here. And TCU, yes, they were able to get a second opportunity after it looked like maybe losing that Big 12 championship. They may have been left out of the top 4, but that wasn't the case. And now they have another chance to now win the next 2 games to be the national champions of college football. I do think, though, Michigan, they have been here before. And even though Max Duggan of TCU had a great year for the Horned Frogs, both throwing and running the ball, that this is the time for Michigan to advance to the national championship. I'm going to back the Wolverines here, lay the points with them against TCU as our best bet in the Fiesta Bowl. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel at Vegas Insider TV. Also, you can find a best bet video for the Peach Bowl, the other college football playoff game between Ohio State and Georgia. And Monday, it's the Rose Bowl between Penn State and Utah. You can find those best bet videos on our YouTube channel at Vegas Insider TV. I am Kevin Rogers. Thanks a lot for watching. And as always, best of luck with your bets.